Good mythical morning.
Halloween is just around the corner, so to get into the spirit, on Monday, we'll be starting a 3-day tournament to determine the worst Halloween candy of them all. So check out our Facebook and Twitter to download the candy bracket now.
Yeah, fill it out, see how correct you are. But first, we're gonna spend some time with one of the creepiest things that I can think of. Baby dolls. They are almost as creepy as real babies. What? I mean, babies scream all the time and they crap themselves on purpose. That's creepy.
Right, but right now we're talking about dolls, not babies. And the Mythical crew has scoured the darkest corners of the internet, AKA eBay, and have acquired some of the creepiest baby dolls ever manufactured. And we're gonna crown the creepiest. It's time for Ranked Creepy Baby Dolls. We have invited 5 crew members to join us today, and they are Stevie, Emily, Jordan, Ellie, and Josh. Now, yes,
Hello, guys.
Let's
Yeah.
They each have brought with them a creepy baby doll to present to us and make their arguments. And we're told that most of these dolls were at one point in mass production and sold to the public.
Which may be very disturbing. Rhett and I are going to rank them to determine the ultimate creepiest baby doll ever!
Whoa, don't get too excited.
Why don't we start with Ellie?
Great. I've prepared a speech.
Great, I love speeches.
Let me paint you a picture, okay?
Okay.
The year is 1965. The Vietnam War rages on. Free love abounds. And my mom's 2 years old, actually.
Oh.
That's not really here nor there.
She's
but
teething or something?
Yes. What did happen was
late for TV.
Hasbro released a doll called Little Miss No Name. Yes, drink her in. She's an orphan doll that has no name, as a matter of course.
Oh my God, she has man hands.
Well,
Look
she's
at that
been
hand.
she's had a tough life.
It's
you know?
huge.
Little Miss No Name.
Yeah, so at the time in the 1960s, there was this whole trend where people were obsessed with big eye paintings because it made them feel empathy. And so Hasbro decided to cash in on that. An interesting thing about Little Miss No Name is that if you do figure out her real name, she will eat your baby. Your real baby.
What do you just keep throwing out names until she gets
Yeah.
excited?
yeah.
So, so this is an original. We got this off of eBay?
Oh yeah, this was
No, we made it, Link.
$125.
A what?
$125 for this.
This is an
charmer.
antique piece of crap. Look at the hair.
Yeah,
Is
it's a
this-
worse wig than Britney.
Yeah, this is incredibly creepy.
Yeah.
It's
But-
difficult to imagine a baby doll being creepier than this, which makes me very excited about today.
Yeah,
Actually-
she's a home run.
I don't know. For me, is it just sad? Like the big eyes with the tear, and like, I mean, if you light it correctly, and if it.
Oh, so this causes empathy in you.
Yeah, I'm sad.
I don't have that part of my brain, so.
Does
that
she have
mean
one
she's in a
hand
game.
that's like a handout and one that's like an action shop?
Yeah, so
Or
in
is
the
that-
promotional photos, she often has a coin in her hand.
Oh my god. And then
Yeah.
she chaps you and then runs.
This is,
Yes.
this wouldn't go over well today. That is one note I'll make.
Absolutely.
All right, let's.
Let's put her in the middle. I mean, again, she's very creepy to me, but it is a little bit sad. I gotta agree with that. Okay, we're moving along to Stevie.
This wouldn't go over well today is a very good segue for the doll you're about to meet.
Okay.
This is Hugo, Man of a Thousand Faces, and he was produced by the Kenner Toy Company in 1975. I'm told he was pretty popular. We got him on eBay for $129. The box says, Hugo can be anything his master wants him to be. Can we grab the box, guys? A hero, a villain, a comic character, or a scary guy. And he was intended for children ages 5 to 11. So this is the box too,
figure
which
out-
is quite 70s.
Gosh, look at the eyes.
Does it come with super glue?
I think you're supposed to lick the back of it.
Oh God.
Nope, not doing that.
The thing is, yeah, he's wearing a Renaissance shirt, which I don't quite understand.
Renaissance shirt.
Hey kids, have you always wanted to play with your own uncle?
That's the thing. Like, I am 100% confident that this is the creepiest doll, but I'm not 100% confident that all of my comments will be show appropriate because this is literally a man doll that was designed by men for little girls to play with.
What am I now, Stevie?
Oh, you know what it looks like right now? This looks like the crazy ant from Mr. Rogers.
That's a deep
is
reference.
Exactly the same. Well, I watched the documentary last night, so it's very fresh.
The thing is that you think that they were trying to circumvent the whole little girls playing with a man thing by putting that boy on the box until you realize there's also a Catholic priest outfit that he can change into.
Are you serious?
No.
No.
I feel like you should. None of the pieces stick. So I'm stuck kind of holding them on.
That's part of the fun. You got to find a friend to hold all the pieces to the face.
Well, and then the other thing I was like, well, it's a good thing that he doesn't have a bottom half because, you know, a lot could happen. But then I was like, where's the bottom half? You know what I mean? And I think that's an
Where are the
additive
nipples?
to the creep factor.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and then at night you're just laying alone thinking to yourself, where are the nipples? And
bloody
that's really
bandage.
what does it for him.
I feel like
What?
you should also come with a coffee cup that's secretly filled with whiskey.
This is without a doubt creepier. I think you got to put him
So
at number
creepy.
2.
Oh, really? Look, what's creepy about this guy? What have you done?
You're gonna have to keep holding him the whole time, though.
I like him
set him
because
up
he
there.
has alopecia, but alopecia doesn't have him. He's still going around with his day to day.
Okay, Josh, what do you have for us?
Speaking of dolls with alopecia, this is a vintage 3-faced baby doll. It was really, really difficult to find any information on her, but we did find a discussion on a thread on the website collectorsweekly.com. So user Minikin, the only person who seems to have any information about this vintage 3-faced baby doll, writes, it was a take on the original Trudy doll. The original Trudy doll is a trademark, the 3-in-1 Doll Corp, and these date from the 1970s to the 1980s.
But what do you mean the 3-in-1? That's
Turn her face, please, if
Is there
you
another
will.
face?
Huh?
Turn her face.
Why would it be
if
down
you
there?
like take her bassinet off, you can turn her face. So there are 3 faces. There's Sleepy, Weepy, and Smiley is what it says.
Oh no.
So that is actually its pooping face. And then if you turn, that's its sleeping face.
Why is that worse?
They all look like when Arnold Schwarzenegger goes out on the surface of Mars in Total Recall.
None of the faces are even close to pleasant. There was never any shot of that doll bringing anyone any happiness, which I think is kind of beautiful. It is exclusively meant to terrify. It's a lot smaller than the other dolls, so it can fit into crevices underneath a
yeah.
door, perhaps.
Right, nooks and crannies.
Into a closet.
This does have like a
don't put
like
your
a
mouth near
demonic
any of
sort
these.
of horror quality to it that it could be creepier, but I don't know if it's creepier than Mr. Bojangles. What do you call him?
Let me tell you, it's not. It's not creepier because Hugo is the creepiest of them all.
I feel like we made him the creepiest version.
No, strip
you
it all
could've-
away, take off his shirt. That's the creepiest.
I feel like he's kind of hot when
really
you take off.
creepy.
You put the glasses on.
He's not.
Oh
Yeah, I've definitely dated someone that looked like that.
Definitely. I'd date a guy with no legs and that over a lot of the dudes in LA.
Yeah, if you take off the chin, he kind of looks like Henry Cavill.
No.
So are we going here or here?
After
this
a
is
head
tough,
wound.
man.
It looks like
Let's
that.
just put her at 3 for now. Okay, Emily.
Oh, God.
do you got?
Okay, so this doll was manufactured starting in 1939. Originally, these dolls were for people who had lost a child.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, a little bleak, but also very spooky. Dead
When a
kids
parent
are-
outlives their child.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. So people would get a kind of a replica of their child to remember them if they needed some comfort or whatever. But this doll is been redone by an artist to be an alternative reborn doll.
I haven't even seen the doll and I'm creeped out.
Yeah, that's how.
But there's the doll. Oh my gosh!
It has a skin condition.
What?
Yeah, make sure to support the head.
Nothing wrong.
Gosh.
If you like Wednesday Addams, but also Benjamin Button, this is really great.
God,
She's
that
perfect for any gathering of the Snuggalos. My favorite is the French-tipped, not only manicure, but pedicure at the same time.
Well-
Everything else makes sense but that.
The thing that gets me
The veins.
is just the skin and all of those veins.
A lot of detail work
This is
went into
this is
this.
so. Oh gosh, I mean, look how
almost like it's
realistic it
alive.
looks on camera. Oh god.
What's wrong with her eyes?
Well,
I kind of want to stop holding her.
if anyone's going to be the Annabelle, it's this one
This is
because
how
it
you
was
burp her.
made for a baby that passed away. So if any of these is haunted, it's that one. Don't spank it.
I'm burping it.
Look at what's happening with the
Okay, you
hip
can go
dysplasia
higher.
here.
You are a
you're
real
burping the
father.
button.
That is a fake child.
In my mind, that's the creepiest one yet.
Link's kind of
you.
having a Coco's kitten kind of relationship with this one.
Okay, Jordan.
Yes, okay. Final doll is creepiest for last. I know. That's a bold claim, but this one is really bad. Okay. 1966. Produced by Mattel. So this is a legit toy company. Thought this was okay. This is Baby Secret. Baby Secret.
Oh no.
Nice hairstyle.
Found on
Baby
eBay,
Secret.
$45. It's also known as a yacker because you'll note a string back there. Maybe give that a little yank and she'll yak.
Again, this is gonna.
Here we go.
I like to sleep with you.
Is that what she says every time?
There's other things.
Will you kill me a...
I think it's will you tell me a story, but it says will you kill me
You're
a
really
donkey.
reading
It could
into
be
it.
either.
Will you kill me a donkey?
Yeah, it could be either. Hard to
You have to
say.
clarify that.
What was that one? That was an ancient curse, and now we're dead.
I swear once I pulled it and she said, "You're my biological father."
Here's the thing. I mean, this thing is well worn, bought on eBay.
Yeah, somebody spent a lot of quality time with this.
Yeah, that's exactly what
They're
I'm
currently
Incarcerated.
incarcerated.
Or it spends a lot
inside
of
it.
quality time with someone.
I feel like someone's transferred their own psyche to it. Baby Secret. I think we've talked about her on a previous episode, but we did not get to experience touching or
Don't.
smelling her.
I'm
No.
gonna put you up
That
there.
is, I mean, she's someone's
Yeah.
Horcrux, right?
That gave me an instant headache, by the way.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you
No.
got some demon in you.
When was it?
Yeah, man. I'm not sniffing at
I'm
it.
gonna blow it into your bean.
Hopefully that's not how it works.
Suck it in.
No! No, come on. You can't.
Oh,
do that.
no. Don't put them together. They'll make a plan. They'll start planning something.
Oh no.
Okay, well, what I will say is that, CV, I'm sorry. Your doll just seems like a good time now.
No way.
Now that, I mean, look at this thing. Look at the way she's perched up there.
Yeah,
I mean-
I'm feeling you on this. This man of many faces and many bandages.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm thinking about,
moving down.
I'm going to take him home just to comfort me now.
Yeah, sorry,
you can
Ellie.
have it.
Ratchet Emma
She
Stone
said.
is not. Make the
You think that she's the creepiest?
I don't know. It's between these two. I don't think that it's the many faces doll. I just
Oh,
don't
really?
think. I don't think she's in competition at this point.
If it were just baby doll heads, this one would win. I think. But there was nothing
Because
else.
there's more than one.
Did you see the bruising under this one's
Yeah.
eyes? Because that's pretty creepy.
Did you try putting your finger in her mouth yet?
I think. Oh, look what happens with her face.
Oh,
Get in there!
doesn't work. Is that what you wanted, Emily?
I didn't know at the time, but now, yes, it was.
I think the fact that this one whispers things to you, and the fact that it was produced by a big company.
I didn't know it's about that.
What was that?
Yeah,
I think
it's
she
mouth
said,
moves.
"I have wisdom."
yeah.
Or whiskey. One or the other.
And then the last part was just a dead
You know what I'm saying?
language that
The
no
fact
one
that she
speaks
was
anymore.
produced by a major company and more widely available than this one, which is a modern day recreation of an old one, to me.
This one's trying to be creepy too.
Right. This one was trying to be helpful and is creepy unintentionally in a really, really disturbing way. And look, she just laid eggs and it was the face of that thing.
So there we have it.
So what is this one called again?
This is called Baby Secret.
I think Baby
Ooh.
Secret
Yeah,
is the
the name
creepiest
is
baby
creepy.
doll ever.
Congratulations, Baby Secret.
Do you have
You're
anything to say for
freaking
yourself?
creepy.
Okay, that's a great way to go. Get that
Baby
branding
Secret,
in.
the creepiest doll of them all.
There you have it. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
Thank you, guys. You say you know what time it is.
You know what time it is.
Hello everyone, it is me, Redrum, from Crestwood, Illinois, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Can we do the competition over? She's not a baby doll. All right, click through to watch us match the crew member to their favorite childhood toy and good mythical more.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is gonna land, grab a hold of Mythicality.